Yes, was just about to crash. I don't know what's going on. I can't. It's because we're at that Charles de Gaulle airport, but my system is having a fit, and it has taken nearly 10 minutes just to load the airport in. And as you can see, things are loading terribly. So we really need to get away from this airport as quickly as possible, and then hopefully things will settle down. I don't think I'll be flying or landing at at one of these what do you call them, perfected airports, or whatever you want to call them, in the future, unfortunately. Not until I update my system, basically. Now, just to speed things along, I've already picked a job. It's a long flight. It's about 95 nautical miles. That's what we'll be doing. But there's a reason for that. Is because it's heading back towards the coast, which is the direction I want to head, and it was the only job available to me in this way. So it's heading back to the coast over here. Because there is some I want to go visit somewhere over here while we're in France. I want to go check something out and see if it's in the game. But so we're going to do that here. So what we're going to do, my plan for today is we take off, we fly a little bit around Paris, and then we head off into this direction, where we will land over here. So that's the plan. The question is, will it happen? We'll just have to wait and see. I'm gonna click on ready to fly, and I'm gonna get the. Look at this. See what's going on? Why is my hotbar not working? System is really struggling. We've really got to get away from this airport and quickly. I think once we move away from it, we should be fine. Okay. Right, let's connect with NeoFly now. Let's turn NeoFly off. Oh, I didn't show. Was it on? It wasn't even on for you guys.
From dispatch. Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get on your plane in the parking.
Right. So I'll just quickly explain again. So we're going to take, what the plan is today is we're going to take off here. We're going to do a quick tour of Paris. I've already chose the mission. There's no time limit on the mission. We're then going to, once we've done around Paris a little bit, we're then going to head to the west and land at this airstrip here. Basically, because I want to see something around here. Might be around here. I don't know. It could be up here actually. I don't know. No, it won't be up there because that's Belgium. But somewhere around here, I'll find it, and then we'll go and explore that, and we'll see. But that's it. So it's going to be a bit of a long flight if we can take off from Charles de Gaulle. I hope everything is in sync. I hope my mouth is in sync with my volume, with my voice as well. But anyway, so let's get things started. It's going to be rough getting out of here. How you doing, Sav Jazz? And we want to turn that on.
dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
And I'm going to try this again. .20.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Thank you. Right, I think I figured out how this works now since yesterday. What you want to do is, let me just set it up. We want to set it up there. Okay. So your radial is the angle of attack into the center of the beacon. So if you've got the center of the beacon, your radial is where you want to, what direction you want to come in at from the center. So you've got 360 degrees around the thing and in the center. So if you want to come in from up at a 110, you set that at 110, and that will then guide you to come in from an angle of 110 to the beacon. I think that's how that works now. So what we'll be doing is we'll be heading roughly did I set the, yeah, we'll be heading at degrees of 290, so we'll be heading east to west at 290 degree heading, and at some point we want to hit our point coming in at 110, if you know what I mean. So it's reverse, but yeah. So the plan is that once I then hit that beacon, that should flip. I then want to turn, because I've written myself some navigation here, I want to then turn to a heading of 208 for 10 miles, and then turn to a heading of 220, and we should then be lined up perfectly for the runway. That's the plan. Anyway, first off, let us get out of here though. And we're gonna head south to have a quick tour of France.
De Gaulle ground, Yvonne 01 tree with Quebec request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Ivan 01 tree taxi to and hold short of runway 8 left using taxiway Bravo Mike 2 Mike Alpha November Alpha 2 November uniform Tango 4 Charlie uniform Tango 2 Tango 1. Contact tower on 119 decimal 625 when ready.
Look at that runway. I mean, how are you supposed to read that back?
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 left via taxiway Bravo Mike 2 Mike Alpha November Alpha 2 November uniform Tango 4 Charlie uniform Tango 2 Tango 1 Yvonne 01 tree.
Right, okay. So this is like going to be really sluggish until we get off this airport. And then we should be okay. I hope. So I don't know how cold or hot it is. We'll put that light on that one as well. There's a bus on the taxiway. Look at that, it's 2 miles, 2.5 miles to the runway. I'm really tempted to see if there are real life Discovery flights available around here. Discovery flight is like the first flight you ever take if you're thinking about becoming a pilot, which I'm not because it's too expensive, I couldn't do it, but you can still book like a Discovery flight, and they basically take you up into, you know, like a plane like this, the Cessna 172, and they teach you what all the instruments sort of, you know, basic controls, and you actually get to take control if you wish for a little bit, you know. So I'm seriously thinking when this pandemic is over, I might see how much that costs and if it's possible to do. I might go and do one. I have to make sure I film it. They probably don't, I don't know, would they do it from a grass runway? Would it have to be a tarmac runway? I don't know. I have to look into it. Whoa. It's a bit bumpy. Sorry, I was just reading back that it's okay, Sajaz and myself can play cards in the back seat, right? You're not going to stick your head out the window like a dog? $600? Maybe I won't do it. Fuck, not if it's that much. I could get a bloody full flight for that. I'd go on a holiday. There's a micro flight school at my local airport where you can learn how to do micro flights, which you don't need a license for. It's quite a bit of a strong wind.
Transporter. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have lost radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
Oh, come on, man. That has just screwed everything up. Oh. See? And here's the problem now. Fuck's sake. If I show you NeoFly now, this is the bug that I was telling you about. I've gone to my hangar and it's given me a new plane, but it's given me the wrong plane. It's given me the Skyhawk G1000, which is the wrong plane. What the fuck? What happened there? It hit a bump and it fell over. Cessna 152 Aero. See, now I can't fix that. I can't change the plane back. So I either fly a G1000 or I start again. And I can't sell it. You can't sell your last aircraft. So I'd have to like buy another aircraft. Let's have a look. What's that Cessna Aero? If I buy this, is it this? Will it recognize it in this? Damn it. I want that job back though. That particular job. What happened there? I know I was going a little bit fast, but I didn't think I was speeding, but it just seemed to hit a bump and went over. Yeah, I'm still at de Gaulle. Oh, I hate this airport now. I really do. This is really, really upsetting. They need to sort that bug out. Well, at least I won't have to buy it. I just keep hitting reset and hopefully I'll get it back, that particular job back. Because I had I wanted to do the flight plan I had, which I wrote down and planned ahead and everything, so I really, 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 really want that job back. Oh. So it was 90, did I say it was 95 miles? It was a 12k paying job as well. No, it doesn't want to reset. This just isn't working. This always happens to me. Why does shit like this always happen to me? This might have been it. LFYA. There we go. We've got the job back. Is it the same job? Well, it's not the same job and it pays less. But whatever. We'll just fly it and we'll see if it will accept this aircraft, because I've just spent that money on it. Nope. It won't. It won't accept this aircraft. God damn. That is not helping. If I sell this, can I sell it? You cannot sell while in a mission. Oh, fucking hell. I don't want to start again. Oh, this is so not right. This needs to be fixed. God. And there's no way of searching. Let's see if we can have a look at some of these airports. Hold on. LFTL. This change? Cessna 152 NeoFly. Why can't I just have a Cessna 152 normal? This is so frustrating. I wish there was a way to search. I don't have a NeoFly. If I can trick it into changing the name. Oh, this is frustrating. This is really frustrating me now. What's this? LFTO.
Hola!
Hello.
Oh, Mike's here.
I wish there was a way to search for aircraft.
South Jazz! South Jazz is back.
Yeah.
I'm happy. South Jazz was always my favourite.
Yeah, just insult everyone else who isn't Sav Jazz. Go on. Oh.
Well, I'm just a kid. Hey, Mike. Hola.
Oh, you're not Spanish, for God's sake. LFFC.
El Español.
It'd be quicker to bloody restart, wouldn't it?
Good. Oh. I think I offended Mike. Mike, you're my second. Hello.
Oh, this is just so not right. There's no one sell a bloody Cessna
1, 2, 3. 1.
LFPP.
Okay.
This clear, I mean, I can't complain. I mean, it doesn't cost. NeoFly costs nothing. If some dude. That's the Skyhawk. I don't want to move up to the Skyhawk. I'm just going to have to restart again.
Shush.
It is so frustrating. It is just so frustrating.
Shush.
Charlie, get out.
No.
It is so frustrating. Ah, for God's sake. I just don't want to fly the G1000 yet.
Why do you not want to fly the G1000?
Because I don't want to yet.
Why?
Because it's more advanced than the plane that I'm flying, and I want to learn how to fly the plane that I'm flying before I move up.
So you're an inexperienced pilot.
Well, I'm not a pilot at all, though, am I? But
You are on the game.
I just...
Do your names pull up if you sub? Why are you
Do your
asking?
names pull up? I mean, do they appear on stream?
Why are you asking, mate?
Shut up, Charlie. Shut up. Don't be like that.
I'm just joking.
No, you're being a dick. Don't be a dick. Most times, if you subscribe, they do, Liam. But it depends on YouTube. You know. It depends on YouTube. Well, NeoFly has let me down again. Oh, I've done it again. I pressed my music button. And I can't find a airport with a 152 LFFH. I think I'm going to have to restart with a new pilot once again. I'm never going to make money at this rate. Cessna 152 35896.
Do it.
Let's see. We're going to have to stop the mission. God damn. Game. End mission. Go to my hangar. Sell this. What? For minus 20. Ugh. I don't have the money anymore. I have 12k. I sold the wrong plane. Oh. I couldn't even buy it anyway. Right, I'm gonna have to start again. It's the only thing I can do. Maybe I should let the developer know. Send him a message, you know, that what's wrong, what happens.
You mean restart the whole stream?
No, we'll restart the
Yeah.
game.
I'll see you. If you want to see my new crystal, come and see.
Ah, boy. So I have to delete. So not happy about that. Really not. Alright, let's do a different call sign anyway. Freaking give me a call sign. I can't think of one. Give me a call sign. Call sign Bob. Call sign Bob. That'll do. 152. Where were we again? What airport are we at? What's the code? LFPG, that's it, LFPG. I'm really gutted about this. You guys still there? No one talking? Add pilot. Not Bob. We'll just use... Oh, for God's sake, what's he done to my green screen? I need a call sign. I'm not going to use Ivan anymore. If I go old man, it probably will go OLDMAN. There we go, grump. That'll do, because that's how I feel most of the time. Add pilot, pilot added. Let's start. Again. I'm so disappointed. Right. What are the chances we're going to get that job? I just wish there was a way, like, I could cheat and give me back my money, you know? I'd be happy with that then. LFYA. There we go. So what is it? Deliver before 1840. Alright, but what time is it now? That should be fine. If I don't get paid, I don't get paid. Right, connect and fly.
Transporter from dispatch. You must deliver express packages before the deadline, this time. Don't waste time.
We've got 2 hours, so it's going to be a short tour of Paris. Only £126. Okay. Oh, don't do this to me. I can't. Wish I I could express to you just how frustrated I feel right now. And angry.
Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
De Gaulle ground, Yvonne 01 tree with Quebec request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Transporter.
Ivan 01
Transporter
tree
from
taxi to
dispatch.
and hold short of
The
runway
cargo is on
left
board.
via
You are
taxiway
clear to
Bravo
taxi
Mike
to the
2
runway
Mike
and
Alpha
take off.
November Alpha 2 November uniform Tango 4 Charlie uniform Tango 2 Tango 1.
Which runway does it say?
119er decimal 625 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 8 left using taxiway Bravo Mike 2 Mike Alpha November Alpha 2 November uniform
If it
Tango,
crashes
4
again-
Charlie, uniform Tango 2 Tango 1 Yvonne 01 tree.
If it crashes again, I'm going to be absolutely well pissed off. That's so frustrating, man. Honestly, it just really frustrated me. We've wasted near 40 minutes of doing nothing now. 40-minute stream. We've done nothing. Ugh. It's probably a file. I can change where there's probably like a config file with the balance in it that I can change. I know. I'm starting at de Gaulle because I wanted to be consistent, but maybe I just won't go so fast down the runway this time. I mean, I wasn't travelling that fast.
De Gaulle ground RYANAIR 4838 heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Salzburg. Ryanair 4838 heavy is cleared to Salzburg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 9er left climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
I need to remember
Departure
where.
frequency is 121.155 squawk 5746.
I need to remember where it was the bump was.
Azores 19er tree 4 heavy hold position caution other traffic. Azores 19er tree 4 heavy continue taxi. Ryanair 4838 heavy cleared to Salzburg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 9er left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 125.7 squawk 5746. Ryanair 4838 heavy rate back correct. Contact ground on 121.61.
It's funny, the Ryanair pilot sounds exactly like the Tower pilot. It must be twins.
Azores 19er tree 4 heavy acknowledge last transmission. Roger, Azores 19er tree 4 heavy.
Hey Feely, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you again.
De Gaulle ground RYANAIR 4838 heavy requesting pushback. Ryanair 4838 heavy pushback request accepted.
Does anyone remember where it was that the plane pitched forward? Oh, hey David. I'm doing okay. What were you in hospital for? Not a place I'd want to be right now. I'm so glad.
Ground RYANAIR
AIR 4838 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Ryanair 4838 Heavy request to end pushback received.
I'm so glad my operation was when it was.
The Go Ground RYAN AIR 4838 Heavy with Quebec ready to taxi IFR. Ryanair 4838 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9 or left by a taxiway Mike Bravo Maya 4 Bravo Delta 1 Delta Delta 4 cross runway 9 or right Kilo 1 Zulu 1. Contact tower on 120.9 when ready.
That was the bump, I think. That was the bump that pitched us forward.
Taxi to and hold short runway 9 or left using taxiway Mike Bravo Maya 4 Bravo
Oh,
Delta
man.
1 Delta
Sorry.
Delta 4 cross runway 9 or right Kilo 1 Zulu 1 RYAN AIR 4838 Heavy.
God damn it. Right. Yeah, there was a major bump in the taxiway, and the plane did leap forward again, but it didn't go all the way. Oh, I didn't see your screen block, by the way. NeoFly. Don't dare go any faster after what happened last. Look at that bloody thing, he's barreling along. After the last attempt, I don't dare go any faster.
Ivan 01 tree hold position caution other traffic. Ivan 01 tree continue taxi.
Oh, it just bloody stopped. Why is it not acknowledging? Acknowledge!
Roger, even 01 tree.
And why am I Ivan again? Oh, because... yeah, I know why. Because I didn't restart the simulator. So, it thinks I'm Ivan. Fucking hell. This isn't going well today. I'm so frustrated. I changed it on NeoFly, but because I'd already Jesus! Where? But because I'd already started, I was already in the simulator, the call sign that has been allocated, it seems, is still Ivan. I don't know how that works, but anyway. I don't dare. I want to go faster, but if I hit another one of those dips that were in the taxiway and I crash again, last thing I want to do is start over again. Why is this a rob game? Thing, man. I was barreling along the taxiway, and what is that? Is that a divot? That looks like a fucking... oh my god. There is something wrong with this runway. We must be going over the motorway. Don't you crash. Fucking hell. I'm trying to get to takeoff, but what happened was I was travelling down this taxiway like this divot here, and my plane hit a dip in the
Transporter from dispatch.
like that,
Fly safe.
and because I was going particularly fast, I wasn't going extremely fast, but I was because I was going particularly fast, the whole plane pitched forward and crashed, which then caused all sorts of issues with NeoFly giving me the wrong plane back. The problem will be solved if I ever upgrade to the G1000, but so this is the Cessna 152, but if I crash it, NeoFly rewards me with a Cessna 172 instead of the 152. It doesn't give me my plane back. And because I'm so anal when it comes to, you know, role playing, I guess. I refuse to fly the Cessna 172 until I've bought the Cessna 172.
Ivan 013, hold position, caution, other traffic.
You know how long it takes me to slow down?
Ivan 013, continue taxi.
Oh, he always says continue taxi as soon as I stop.
Roger, Ivan 013.
It could be just a funny name, feeling your colon. I can turn off the blue nav aids, but honestly, if I don't know the airport, I'll get lost. Especially at this airport. It's such a big airport. It's the only aid in the entire game that I use. It's just a taxiway aid, just so I don't get lost, and I can't, you know, read the signs at the side of the road, either side of the taxiway that tell me where I am. Maybe when maybe when they finally get VR going, I'll be able to read them, and I won't need the. This.
All ground, generic Juliet Alpha 59er 39er ISR to Kansai, ready to copy.
Look at this! Look at this dip!
Generic Juliet Alpha 59er 39er is cleared to Kansai Airport as filed.
Look at this!
Takeoff runway 9er left climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.43 squawk
Check it out.
0224.
Oh Jesus! This is why it crashed before. Oh my God!
Generic Juliet Alpha 59er 39er cleared to Kansai Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 9er left climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 125.7 squawk 0224.
Considering this isn't supposed to be one of their automated.
Generic 39er readback correct. Contact ground on 121.61.
This isn't one of those automatically built airports. This one's actually been built from scratch by people. There's a lot of issues with it.
Juliet Alpha 59er 39er requesting pushback.
Generic Juliet Alpha 59er 39er pushback request accepted.
This is taking so long. I don't dare go any faster. Crash again. Still got a mile to go. I can take off. I could take off from here if I wanted to, but I'm being anal. I mean, what's the point of flying a flight simulator if you're not going to actually do it properly? I know I didn't do it properly the other day when I lost my plane, just so we could speed it up a bit, but at least now I know if I ever come to this airport again into the future what to be wary of. Oh, there's another dip. My wrist is hurting from twisting the rudder, holding it in place, so the plane doesn't bloody zigzag.
Juliet Alpha 59er requesting the end of pushback.
Generic Juliet Alpha 59er Tree 9er request to end pushback received.
When you do pushbacks over the radio, you request a pushback and then you end it. You have to predict. You have to give yourself time for where you want the end to stop. Because if you say it, fucking hell, this tower won't shut up.
Runway 9er left using taxiway Mike Bravo, Maya 4 Bravo, Delta 1 Delta Delta 4 cross runway 9er right Kilo 1 Zulu 1. Contact tower on 120.9er when ready.
Yeah, the plane doesn't. Your plane doesn't stop being pushed back until the tower acknowledges your pushback request.
Short runway 9er left via taxiway Mike Bravo, Mike 4 Bravo, Delta 1 Delta Delta 4 cross runway 9er right Kilo 1 Zulu 1 generic 9er Tree 9er.
So you request the pushback and it takes like 30 seconds before the pushback stops. So you have to sort of predict where you're going to stop if you do it over the radio. If you just do Shift P, you stop instantly. Hey look, 8's better than 0. Right, we're nearly there. Please tell me we're nearly there. This is such a fucking massive airport. This is much bigger than Manchester Airport. It's because of the airport. Okay. So let's switch to tower now.
De Gaulle Tower even 01 tree at runway 8 left ready for takeoff south departure.
Ivan 01 tree cleared for takeoff runway 8 left traffic is Airbus A20N on final. Departure to the south approved.
Alright.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 left even 01 tree.
All I heard there was I'm cleared for takeoff and then something about an Airbus coming down on their final approach. Okay, so am I cleared or not? So it's probably them saying you're cleared, but be quick about it, otherwise you're going to have an Airbus up your ass. And there's another one of those dips right at the end. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I? Oh, I'm taking off at 1-3. Oh, fucking hell. I thought I was taking off 2-3. Oh, there's the Airbus. Shit. Here comes the Airbus. Turn. Oh my God. Just get up. Get off this airport.
FBI 439er 8 heavy go around.
Oops. Sorry. He just got the go around. He's probably going to bloody crash into me.
Going around SBI 439er 8 heavy.
Oops. I hear it.
FBI 439er 8 heavy contact at Gaulle approach on 121.155.
I hear the bloody thing. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh.
121.155
Oops.
SBI 439er 8 heavy.
I made him go round. Oh well.
013, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
De Gaulle Tower Yvonne 013, continue for south departure.
Oh well. Right. Fun and games. Fun and games. Oh my god, only I could try and be serious in a game like this and still end up having shit like that happen. Ah. Okay. Oh god. Right, we're going to stay relatively low. And we're going to see if we can do a Paris. Right. This has changed because we didn't. .0. We wanted the radial 110. Can't see it now.
Ivan 013, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
De Gaulle Tower Yvonne 013, frequency change.
Now this might not actually kick in until we get closer to wherever it is we are going. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the nav in the Cessna 152. Alright, there's the Eiffel Tower over there, so we'll head over there. This time I'll try not to fly into it like I did last night. What's that, the Eiffel Tower? Oh yeah, it was. It's just behind the city. What is that to the right? Alright. Let's just bring some flaps in, if it will let me. Just so we can slow down a little bit. Hopefully when we get away from Paris, my frame rate will jump back up again. May have to go into active pause at some point to see if I can get a screenshot for my next thumbnail as we pass the Eiffel Tower. I plan on doing a world tour. That is the plan. I've got a whole list of destinations I want to visit, but like I said, I'm extremely anal, so I want to do it in. I want to actually fly. Why are we dropping? Why are we climbing? We shouldn't be climbing. Bloody hell, my frame rate. I've flown under some bridges successfully. Some bridges look like you can fly under them, but they're actually solid, so you can't. But I have flown under some bridges. Oh man, I hope my frames improve when we get away from here. I'm definitely going to try and treat myself to a new graphic card. I know the frame rate, being a flight simulator, the frame rate doesn't make much of a difference, but it does make it difficult. I only got the standard, the one that you get with Game Pass. I didn't get the deluxe or premium. I didn't think the extra money justified what you got for it. You know. Oh, it's just over here. That's probably the palace. Right, just don't crash into the Eiffel Tower, please. Not again. I'd love to try and get a screenshot. Let's just hit pause. I need a screenshot. But it needs to be the other side of the tower. Oh. And I've done that, and now the bloody place names are on. I think it's under assistance. POA markers. So the only thing that isn't on hard is the taxi ribbon. That's it. Just that. That's the only thing I've turned on. Everything else is as it should be. Right. Does that work? Yep. Okay. Alright. Okay. We need to get away from here and hopefully get into some stutter-free gameplay. So I want to do a heading of 290. bring our flaps back up. And we're going to get a bit of altitude. Oh, I love it. I mean, I've played nearly an extra 100 hours flight time, nearly, I think, so far. That's actual flight time, so game time's probably a lot more than that, but I really enjoy it. I just love the chilled nature. God, I know I'm getting old, but fucking hell. Yeah, I just love the chillness of it. And the challenge. I just wish my PC was up to the task a little bit better. A bit more though, because it really is pushing the boundaries of what my PC can handle. So it's a 95-mile flight that we'll be doing. Probably longer. I'm hoping that I'm hoping this will kick in when we get close to where it is we're going. I'm going to head up to an altitude of 4,500.
Approach Yvonne 01 tree is type Cessna 152 9 miles northeast of Saint Cyr. Request flight following.
Ivan 01 tree Pontoise approach. Squawk 0 tree 2 tree.
Squawk 0 tree 2 tree Yvonne 01 tree.
I just hope I've written this down, these
01 tree radar contact 9 miles northeast of Saint Cyr 2,400 feet. Altimeter tree 0.51.
I just hope I've written these headings down properly that I wanted to do.
Ivan 01 tree, please acknowledge.
I thought I did acknowledge.
Copy Yvonne 01 tree.
I got the Game Pass version because it was like £7 a month for me for the Game Pass, and Microsoft Flight Simulator is included with it. So as soon as if I stop playing it before 6 months is up, then I've got my money's worth, you know. But I would recommend getting the Game Pass maybe for 1 month and then trying it, and then if you really want to own it, go out and you know, get the proper copy, which is probably what I'll do. I'm probably gonna want to get a proper copy of it because I don't want to keep Game Pass. You know. Oh, did you pay? Yeah, I paid a dollar a pound for the first month. And you get the standard edition for it. But it's like £120, I think, for the deluxe edition, and that's just a ridiculous amount of money for what you get extra. It doesn't warrant it, and especially with my computer the way it is. There's no way in the world that I can warrant that much money for it. Oh, I've got these on that whole time. I think I've made a mistake here. I shouldn't be heading a 290. I've screwed up there. I've done something wrong. I wrote the wrong number down. Actually, let's check that this is correct. So let's say we're on a heading of 30. This isn't correct. No wonder. We were heading the wrong direction. I wasn't wrong. I did want a heading of 290, but it wasn't calibrated correctly. Okay. For some reason, that and that were not matched. Oh, you've got a better graphics card than I have, Mike. When I bought this 3-4 years ago, you know. Oh, we've gone past our, we've gone past where I wanted to keep our altitude at, so we're just gonna come down a bit. I find trimming so fidgety with this Otis. I might need to change the settings. It's still not right, still dropping. We don't have much wind to blow us off course. It just won't trim how I want it to. Yeah, the trim wheel. I know, I'm using my HOTUS to trim it. It's the settings a bit... I need to have a look at the settings and make it maybe a little bit more sensitive. Anyway, how you doing, Shadow? He's talking about the trim wheel, which is that here elevator trim, which is controlled by two of my buttons on my throttle control on the HOTUS I'm using. There is a bit more wind than I thought. I'm not sure if it has a dead zone. It's not a, I don't think it's an analog button, so. Well, I haven't, it's just one of those settings I haven't checked. But, you know, as long as my flaps are up, which is what they should be. Yep. No. Yeah, I couldn't play on a mouse and keyboard. The wind's not too bad. Oh, have we frozen? No, I don't know. At least the frame rate's now gotten better. We've moved away from Paris. To convince my wife to let me spend a couple of £100 on a new graphic card and some RAM. I say a couple of hundred, I mean probably a little bit more than that. I'll get to Japan. I'm being really anal and flying everywhere from point A to point B. I'm not you know, picking an airport. This journey originally started in Manchester, UK, and has, you know, Oh, okay. So there's our radial is kicked in now. So let's, if that's the right one. There's no way. That's a bit, no, that can't be right. That can't be right. This is COM 1, right? Top. Nav 1, I should say. Found yourself off course randomly. Yeah, I mean that shouldn't be right. I mean, there's no way in the world, if that is the right beacon, frequency 110.20, which it should be, there's no way in the world that beacon is not directly north of me. So I don't know what's going on there. Well, it does seem to be moving.
Ivan 013, contact Paris Center on 125.7.
Going to 125.7 even 013.
This is strange. I don't know. This doesn't even want to turn. This bottom one. Something's off there. Alright, Dave, catch you later. I'm still trying to learn how to use the nav aids, but maybe So my understanding is you set the dial to the radial you want to enter at. So if you want to come in at like 110, that's how you set your dial. And then this yeah, I just don't understand how these work. Because if I turn the plane, so that becomes centered, I would be heading in entirely the wrong direction. So I am wondering if I entered the right frequency. I'm just going to turn it. It could be that we're not even in range and that is actually a different beacon. It's not moving at all, is it? It's not even moving. Unless, oh, wait a second. Unless, wait a second. If I move slightly to the right off the course that I'm on, it maybe will slowly move across. I think that might be. Is that how that works? Yeah, sorry. I've got to give it time to move. So it should start moving across to the center. No, I'm talking about the nav dial. The you see where it says select VOR for radial. I haven't got my mouse to show, but that dial there, the one in the top right, center screen, that line here, I'm trying to move it across to the center. But I don't seem to be getting any movement. It's alright, Liam. I don't need a commentary on how many people are watching, mate, honestly. I need to do some more research on how that works. I thought I'd had it figured out, but obviously I'm wrong. Let's have a look. Is it moving across? Oh, it is moving across. There we go. Okay. So wait for that to go centre, and then we need to turn to the right to keep it centre. Ah, right, that's... Alright. Gotcha now, right. So if we now turn to 290, we stay on 290, we should keep that needle in the center. It shouldn't drift, basically. And that will keep us on course. Yeah, guys, if you want to press that like button, that would help me out a lot. I want to swing back a little bit. Pull it back. Well, I don't know if he's being sarcastic, but it bloody upgraded me after the crash. Upgraded from a 152 to a 172, so... this time we'll stick at 30. I think we might have a little bit of a wind that's crabbing us across. Let's stick at 30 and see how that goes. If that keeps us dead center. Next time, crash again and see if it gives me back another. Okay, so as we get closer to the beacon, that needle will move more erratically. This isn't actually taking me to the airport, by the way. This is taking me to a point off the airport. To allow me to try and then navigate to the runway. Because I wanted to try and do this with, you know, radio navigation today instead of visual. I mean, I could be just sitting here and doing this view, keeping the needle dead center. There is a bit of a wind pushing us.
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm doing some chores so I can get us Vader and Motor 1,
Okay.
part 1. So we're gonna become a Sith Lord. I'm doing it now. I'm doing the chores now.
What chores are you doing?
I'm dusting the stairs and cleaning them down.
Okay.
Yeah.
His comment continued. You eventually end up. What I'll do is I'll make a new pilot and we'll test that. Can you shut my door, please?
Okay.
So what should happen is when we reach the marker, that radial should flip to the side because we'll be passing it. In theory, I don't know. That's what I think will happen. Whether it does or not, I don't know. How are we for fuel? I haven't... We're alright. We're okay.
Ruan approach Yvonne 01 tree 4,600 feet.
Yvonne 01 tree Ruan approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.52.
Okay, what was the airport we were flying to? Was it? Let's just double check that.
Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic
Shit.
01 tree 26 miles east
Going off
4,600
course
feet
here.
bound to land runway 22.
Still 26 miles. Okay. Pull this back on center line. I don't know why we're suddenly rising. Yeah. I'm doing that deliberately. Look at the door. There's nothing to see outside anyway. As long as there's no hills. I just need that back on its center line. According to this, is a plane up my ass. I don't know, let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Oh, plane above me. Oh, stop drifting. Okay, back on center. Let's make sure we turn back to our right heading here. This is just my attempt at some radio navigation, basically. Because I haven't got the VFR map up. I put the VFR map down, so I'm not looking at that. And I can't see NeoFly either at the moment. So I'm trying to navigate by a predetermined set of written down instructions. The children watching from the back seat. There's not that much to look at. It is so much easier in a Cessna 172. You just set it to follow GPS and off it goes. And then you sit back and just get drunk. You know? So that needle is moving a lot more now as we get closer to the actual beacon. It should take us basically to an airport. So we'll probably see an airport ahead of us. Now I can stay here. Yeah, there's the airport straight ahead. So it's not the airport we're going to, but this is basically the nav beacon guiding us to that airport. Again. And as the closer we get, the more adjustments will be required, because it just becomes, the needle moves more the closer we get. The slightest angle off causes the needle to move at a greater distance than it did. Not long to go until we make our turn, and we're going to be turning to 208 degrees. 208 degrees until I think we're 2.5 miles from the airport, and then we'll turn to heading 220, and the airport should be right in front of us. We may want to actually consider coming down in altitude. Let's see if this works. There's no ILS runway on the one we're going to. It's going to be a grass runway. The airport, theoretically, if I was to get a position, we should probably be like 12 to 13 miles away. If I was to call our position, let's see, if we should be 12 to 13 miles away, I reckon.
Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic even 01315 miles northeast, 4,500 feet inbound to land runway 22.
15 miles away. Okay, we're a bit further than I thought. That's... Just keep moving that needle back and forward. We should be very close to being right on top of the actual beacon. And then it should just flip as soon as we cross it. So that's when we want to turn to 208. So let's see. Right. So yeah, it's moved well off. So now we want to turn to 208. I'm going to start lowering our descent, bringing us down a bit as well. We're not going to looking at that nav needle anymore, we're not bothered by it. Oh, just straighten up. And come back to 208. Which is right near 210. We stay here. And if we check our position and when we're
Lima Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic even 013 11 miles northeast, 3,900 feet inbound to land runway 22.
Alright, so when we're like, say 3 miles to land, if we turn to the heading of 220, we should be lined up perfectly, I hope. Well, maybe not perfect, but close.
Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic even 013 8 miles northeast, 3,200 feet inbound to land runway 22.
8 miles.
Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic even 013 6 miles northeast, 2,400 feet inbound to land runway 22.
6 miles? It's definitely a grass airport. I'm not sure there'll be any trees though.
Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic even 013 4 miles northeast,
4
1,800
miles.
feet inbound to land runway 22.
Okay. I want to start slowing us down.
Lima Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic even 0133 miles northeast, 1,600 feet inbound to land runway 22.
3 miles, so I want to turn to 220. back here. And now, there's the runway right ahead. You can see it. That little bit of green strip of, you know what, I forgot to put my mixture back to full. That green strip.
Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic Yvonne 01 tree is on final runway 22 to land.
Coming in a bit high.
Transporter from dispatch. You still have time. Rush to the parking.
Oh, there is no parking. I'm pretty certain there is no parking on this airstrip.
Lima Foxtrot Yankee Alpha traffic Yvonne 01 tree is clear of the runway.
There we go. And park.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
Oh well, I'm quite happy with that result. That was not bad. I'm patting myself on the back for that. Well done. And there's a plane. Where's the plane? He's
Transporter
left.
from dispatch.
Can hear
The
him.
cargo was picked up by the customer.
Can't
Your
see
mission
it.
is
Can't
completed.
get low enough. Can hear it, but I can't get low enough. It should be. Maybe he's further away than I thought he was. Maybe he's a lot higher. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, well I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll be back. Okay, alright, welcome back. I've already set up our next job. It is another delivery job. It's just to take us in the direction I want to go. We're heading to, I should show you NeoFly so you can see what's going on here. So we're gonna head, it's 69 nautical, 70 nautical miles we're flying from here. We're heading to the coast down here. So we're going to do that. We'll get this done straight away, and I'm not going to be pissing around with the nav this time round. We are just going to get it done. We need to set 212. Let's 212.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a cargo mission today. When you check the payload and the flight plan, please release your parking brake to start. Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
Set up barometer. Let's make sure this is correct this time. So that's 21, 22 and a half, 22 and a half, right. So that's all fine. This job pays us how much? I don't know. I can't remember.
Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright. So release the handbrake. And let's just take off. Oh, a bit of movement. Bloody hell. Come on.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Above these trees. Whew. And we want a heading of 260, I believe. So that direction. I'm not going to... I think I'll keep us quite low this time round. There is a very strong wind blowing. I keep turning the lights off to try and train myself to actually do it properly, turn the lights off. It's not necessary. A lot of the things that I do in this game aren't necessary to actually just fly the plane, but I like to do it anyway, just for a little bit of a sense of realism. Okay. So I want to power. I'm just going to keep it at a low altitude. And of course we over trimmed. It must be so much easier actually in the plane to trim. You can actually buy peripherals that have a trim wheel that you spin, just like in the Cessna. Right. So LFRF is the airport we're heading for. Maybe see if we can tune that manually. See if we can find the frequency for LFRF. trying to keep on course at the same time. Let's read that little dial. Oh, going way over there now. Well, why are we dropping? Right. That doesn't look like we tuned into the right station. LFYA is where we just took off from. Have I tuned the wrong? No, LFRF. Maybe it doesn't have. One 118.10. Oh, for God's sake, NeoFly. Tell me. I'm going to stop turning NeoFly on. I'm going to stop sharing it with you because I keep forgetting to turn it off. So hard to concentrate on bloody flying and streaming and navigating. LFRF. Come on. It was the right frequency, but maybe it was sharing. Maybe it was the same frequency as the airport we took off from.
Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic even 01354 miles east, 1,700 feet inbound to land, runway 25.
Yeah, we were probably we're too far away, 54 miles, so maybe, let me just see what the airport frequency for the one we just left was. .122.9. No, it was a different airport. So I was right. for some reason it doesn't give us the when I turn it manually, it's not updating on here. June 118.1. 118. Oh, that's 0.01. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. Ah. Right.
Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic even 0139 miles east, 1,800 feet inbound to land, runway 25.
So we got quite a way to go yet. Fucking well. It happens when you bloody concentrate on something else. You're back on course. Went well, of course, then. time are we on? Nearly 7 o'clock. What? Oh, my time. Back on 260. Sure how much further we've got.
Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic even 01339 miles east, 1,600
Alright,
feet.
39
to
miles.
Runway 2 flight.
Ah. Hopefully we're high enough to get over those hills that are up ahead. We shouldn't have to increase. Windmills. Looks like a little chateau down there. Oh, excuse me. More windmills, more windmills. Hey, Viral Gamers, how you doing, mate?
Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic even 01329 miles east.
29 miles.
1,400 feet inbound to
Okay.
land, runway 25.
29 miles to go. Whoa. We're going to be flying pretty close to those windmills. That almost looks photorealistic, doesn't it? Huh. It's clearly not, but probably going to get a bit of turbulence over these windmills. I'll avoid them. We are pretty low to the ground. They should maybe come up a little bit. Accelerate a little bit, maybe bring our nose up. It always looks so nice from the air, and then you get down there, and then at ground level you're like, ah, fucking mud, wet, twist my ankle in a hole in the ground, something just bit me, what the hell was that? Crap, just scraped my leg against a bush. Oh boy. We should be going higher. Higher baby. Hiya, baby. Hiya, baby. I don't ever want to come down. See how far we are away now.
Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic even 0131 miles east, 1,400 feet inbound to land, runway 25.
21 miles to go. Oh, my ears just popped. Must be the altitude. How's my mic audio today, Mike? How's the mic, Mike? Okay? No static? Bluebird, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Any stinking issues between the webcam and the voice? His mouth is moving in sync with the sound of my voice. Are we moving in sync, people? Oh, there's a plane. Not sure where. It's just in front of me. Might be up above. No. Where is he? I don't see him. In front of me, in that direction. Can't see him. Could be higher than me, so high that I can't see him. And he's at 8,000 feet, so he's 7,000 feet above me, so 6,500 feet above me. It's a light aircraft. That's probably why I couldn't see him. Can't see him. Yeah, I've had that before, but I mean he's like 8,000 feet altitude. There's supposed to be another one behind me, also about 8,000 feet. There he is. You can see him in the distance there. Couldn't see the one in front. Alright, we're getting close. Slows down a little bit. Start bringing us down to 1,000 feet. I don't think there's any special requirements for this mission. No special requirements, so we can just land without worrying about vertical speed or time. Okay, let's check our position.
Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic even 0139 miles east, 1,200 feet inbound to land, runway 25.
Oh, 9 miles, okay. That other plane is coming up behind us pretty fast. Up there. Coming right at me. Not dropping altitude though, so all good. Okay, I'm going to turn west slightly. What runway did I say? Runway 25. Alright. Let's start slowing this down. Turn. Oh, should see the runway. There it is, in the distance. We're a bit low. We're coming in a bit low here. Just try and keep ourselves. landing. Bring up 10% flaps just to slow us down a little. Does look like it's a pretty short runway. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Lift up.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Oh, there we go. I don't really know. I'm hoping there's another taxiway at the end of the runway. Well, I would have thought there would have been a taxiway at the end of the runway, but it appears there isn't. Okay, we'll go back down the runway and we'll turn at the taxiway that was just after we landed. Unless it's a grass taxiway, but you just don't know with these ones. There's no signage. Not that it matters. I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. It's not real life after all, is it? It's not as if I'm going to die if I don't use the taxiway. It does seem a bit odd though that there's only one taxiway. Okay. What's going on now? Struggling to get...
Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Foxtrot, traffic Yvonne 01 tree is clear of the runway.
Alright, well it doesn't look like we're going to get any help with the parking, so we'll just... I think I saw a fuel box over there, so we'll just park at the fuel box. Where this truck is parked. We'll just park here then. Okay. Handbrake on.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
She'll call me when it's done. And unfortunately, once again, our balance is really low. Again, 18,899. We've still got to be paid from this mission, but it wasn't my fault this time. That was just the way the airport was designed.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Right, 25,000 we're on again. But for me, I can smell my dinner cooking, so that's it for me. So thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and I'll be back again same time tomorrow. And we're going to do another bit of sightseeing. There's a place I want to go see if they've got it, put it in the game. Oy, Jesus Christ. There's a place I want to see if it's in the game, and we're going to fly there tomorrow. It's just across the bay, so it will be a quick flight, and then we'll have a just try and maybe make some money. But cheers, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later, and we'll see you tomorrow hopefully. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.